Assalamu alaikum, comrades. Today is a bit of a short video, but I wanted to tell you this amazing story of how I recently have acquired the entire collective works of Lenin. Well, almost entire. I'm missing two books, but I just had a very lucky book thrift haul the other day. So let's talk about it. So firstly, Ramadan Mubarak. I hope to have more content surrounding that sort of sphere of things soon, inshallah. I'm filming this the day before Ramadan. I just have to get the story out there to talk about this amazing find and fantastic addition to my bookshelves that you will now see in the background. So on Fridays, I have Jummah prayer. I go to a congregational prayer that we go to as Muslims. It's not obligatory for women, but I go because I find benefit in the khutbah, the sermon of sorts. There's just educational benefit. I like to learn. I like to be reminded multiple times a week of things I should be contemplating and learning about within my faith. Okay, this is kind of unrelated, but after prayer, I always go to a cafe and then I go thrifting. It's like a routine. It's what I do on Fridays. And first, I went to a shop called Lifelong. They have a really good book section. I've gotten first edition Quotations of Mao for 10 cents there. I find the occasional piece of literary gold there, and I found some awesome things at Lifelong. So this was the first thing I found, the Bolshevik Tradition. I've seen this book before, but I've not read it, so I picked it up. But then, you see it's here in my cart with some foreign language books, because in the foreign language section they had, look, Pushkin, a lot of Pushkin's work, and they had this, the Library of Russian Folklore, so I picked that up and it's on my shelf now. They had some other interesting things, but nothing that I picked up. But that wasn't enough. Then I went to Twice Sold Tales, one of my favorite stores because there's cats and books. They often have a lot of Marxist-related books up front. The owner, Jamie, is wonderful, and she has a great collection of leftist, left-leaning sort of literature, but I always go and check the Russian history. I didn't really see much in the Russian history, but I did come across a biography of John Reed that I've been wanting to read for a long time, so I picked that up. And then I went to the front, and I could not anticipate this box that was pulled out and shown to me about the acquisition they just got in that day that they were trying to sell. And she pulled out this 2 boxes full of the collective works of Lenin, and I knew that I'd be going home with not the 3 books that I already had, but like 45. Like, what are the odds? What are the odds? I mean, yeah, sure, you can buy the collective works of Lenin online, but to ship that and the price point that people try to sell it for is ridiculous. I am so lucky, and I'm so excited to have this in my background. So let's look at it. Tessia, what do you think? So it was quite overwhelming when we first got it into our apartment. I live in a 1-bedroom, by the way, and my bookshelf was already filled to the brim, but we made some sacrifices and slowly saw how many of this collection that we have. We were told that some might be missing, and yeah, we just took them out, put them on the shelves. It was definitely like a feeling of, is this real? Did we really just buy all of these books? You kind of imagine yourself having these books, but then you never really see yourself taking that plunge and actually owning them all. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just very happy to have this dream acquisition right here. And here it is now on my shelf after I've reorganized everything and put some more of my random items in front of it. I have a lack of places to put my knickknacks, but isn't this beautiful? Anyways, comrades, I just wanted to get that like elephant in the room out of the way, that this is the new edition. I had to move everything around and actually had to purge some books, but it's okay. They're books that I didn't need, that I was hanging on to for sentimental reasons that didn't serve me and weren't related to my interests, right? But now this is here and I love it, and I'm very happy, and it's a wonderful resource as well. And you know, inshallah, I'll find the last 2 books. I've been looking and they're kind of expensive. I've been seeing people sell like individual books from this collection for like $30 to $60 depending on the one. So we'll see. we'll see if I find them. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. How lucky am I? Oh my goodness. A lot of people ask me, how do I find so many amazing pieces? How do I get so lucky with thrifting? And really, I'm not lucky every time. I just thrift a lot. I spend a lot of time at thrift stores going through things, checking every single corner, and it's just persistence. And being in a city helps with that. I just highly recommend that you go to your thrift stores and used bookstores and really spend time consistently there. Build relationships with the people that sell those things, and when they come across something in your interests, they might contact you about it or let you know, hey, we just received something like this, and that really, really helps. So good luck out there finding your own book treasures. I hope you appreciate what I found. All right, please be inspired by history, and thank you for listening. Bye.